have to look at the camera.
Okay, I don't have to look at the camera?
Just look at me.
Okay.
Camera's not even here. Hold on. Okay, so I'll have you start by saying and spelling your name and your title or position.
Spelling my name too?
Say and spell your name and then
Okay.
your title or position.
Okay. My name is Elias, E-L-I-A-S, and I am an animal keeper too at Utah's Hogle Zoo.
Okay. Mind just repeating that? Sorry.
Yeah.
That audio.
Yeah. You're good, you're good.
Go ahead.
My name is Elias, E-L-I-A-S, and I am an animal keeper too at Utah's Hogle Zoo in the Asian Highlands area.
Thank you, Elias.
Yep.
Yeah, why are we here today? Like, what's exciting?
So we're here because as of yesterday, our new male Amur tiger, Maxim, Max for short, he went on exhibit for the first time since he's gotten here. So he was behind the scenes in quarantine. Most animals go into a quarantine period when they transfer from zoo to zoo.
Yeah.
And he arrived here, went out yesterday. He's here on a breeding recommendation with our female tiger, Sasha, by the Amur Tiger SSP. And so come winter time, we're gonna let the tiger's behaviors, see how they feel with each other, see if he likes her, she likes him. Right now, they're getting used to each other as neighbors. So they're really getting all these vocalizations out, all the scents. We're swapping smells just so that they have that olfactory, the visual, and all those other senses, all that on them. So it's super nice for them to be able to see each other, which is something we have here at Hogle, which could help in introductions down the line. So Maxim is 14 years old. He was born at the Peoria Zoo in Illinois. And he's moved a couple times in his life, and Hogle is now his new home. And he has his neighbor Sasha as well as the other cats. So with him being here, this is super important for the Amur Tiger SSP in hopes that him and Sasha, maybe down the line have some cubs, but that's totally up to us and them. So as are their caretakers, we read their behaviors. And when we read their behaviors, we'll see if it's the right time, if it's the wrong time. So we let them decide all the decision making, basically.
Okay, you guys set up kind of a tiger date.
Yes. In a sense, it's like a tiger date, but really they get to roll everything. So we won't set up the date. We won't plan it unless they decide they're like, oh, we want this to happen.
Yeah, it's like a tiger Tinder or something. What's maybe some of the tiger history of the zoo? Or like, I'm sure you guys receive new animals.
So tiger history, Hogle Zoo hasn't had a breeding pair since 2009. That was Kazakh and Basha. And Basha, our female, had 3 male cubs, which are now dispersed throughout the AZA zoos. And they all grew up, had their own cubs. So down the line, we haven't had cubs since 2009. So next year, if we read the right signs from both Maxim and Sasha, then that would be the goal. But that's totally up to them, and it's totally up to the AZA and the Amur Tiger SSP.
Okay. Have people that have come to the zoo seen the new tiger yet, or what are people's reactions or feedback to a new tiger?
Yeah, so people are stoked right now because a male tiger, is super charismatic species. We've had Sasha, and Sasha likes her corner, so that's where she likes to sleep, but Max has been sleeping right up front. He loves his cardboard boxes. He loves tearing things apart, as a tiger does. But everyone's super stoked because everyone loves Sasha, so they're just going to love Max just as much.
Love that. What has your experience been like, working with animals, or what's it like working with animals here at the zoo in your job and position?
Yeah, so I've wanted to do this since I was about yay big, since I was super little.
Yeah.
And was it always with tigers? No, it was actually more rhinos, zebra, African hoofstock, and I kind of fell into the big cats. Sasha, our female, she stole my heart. So now tigers, I know they're super charismatic species, but I find them super fascinating. So to be able to facilitate breeding and training and management of cats in this team up here in Asian Highlands is just super exciting, super fulfilling. So with all of that said, tigers are the best animal in my opinion.
Definitely love that. Anything else you want to share about you guys getting the new tiger, or?
Yeah, I could some fun facts about Max. So he is around 360 pounds. So he is actually on the smaller side for a male Amur tiger. They can push 600 pounds as a full-grown adult, and he is 14, so he is at that age. He's fully grown. Sasha is 7, so she's half his age, which is pretty cool, but Max has successfully bred in the past. So that's another exciting factor. But he is super laid back. He's getting to know us. We're getting to know him. We're already getting chuffs out of him. He's super talkative. He's chuffing at his neighbors. So it's just really exciting to see how he is interacting with his environment. He falls asleep with his cardboard boxes. So that's his favorite thing, whether to tear it. He had one in his paws while he was taking a nap yesterday. So it's really exciting to see him come out of his shell, basically.
You said chuffing? What is that?
So chuffing is a greeting or friendlier vocalization that tigers do. People can't really make this sound, but it almost sounds like if you're pushing air over your teeth, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you kind of like rumble your voice box and your vocal cords. It's a very subtle, very low sounding vocalization that tigers make, but it's typically seen as a greeting or a friendly.
Wow, I've never heard that.
Yep.
What was it like working maybe with the other zoo, just previous going, bringing the tiger here? Like, what's the animal transportation process like?
Yeah, so every animal in zoos, for the most part, are voluntarily trained. So we let their behavior decide what is going to happen, what is going to happen. So Max was voluntarily crated at his previous facility, which was St. Louis, and they transported him here, and he got here. We took him out of the crate and just let him settle, let him take his time. All of it's on his terms, his comfortability. So everything's voluntarily, so it's really good for the animals. It's easiest for us, and it's the least amount of stress for them.
Love that. What's the tiger diet? Like, when you guys feeding him, I'm sure you need to keep tigers well hydrated.
Yeah, so what we feed our tigers here at Hogle is called Nebraska brand. It's the brand of meat that we get. Max actually just woke up and he's right behind you, which is pretty cool. So they get Nebraska brand. It's a mix of ground beef or ground horse, and it has all the vital nutrients that they need. And they throw an extra couple bit of minerals and stuff in there too, but it's all the stuff we don't want in our ground meat for hamburgers. So there's like tendons, bones, organs, etc., all in it. But then we also feed whole prey twice a week. It's really good for those cats to get the fur and their fiber from whole prey. So all our big cats get rabbits, our little cats get mice, chicks, etc., and quail. They get that, but then we also have a thing with the DWR where we get elk and mule deer, so they get lots of meat products, basically. Yep.
All right, anything else you want to share about Max, about the zoo, anything?
Do you want to talk about when you visit Asian Highlands to check on Emilio and Caspian?
Yeah, so aside from just Max up here at Asian Highlands, he is super exciting. It's a brand new male tiger. We just moved our 2 Amur leopard cubs that just turned 6 months old, Emilio and Caspian, to their big exhibit, which we call Habitat 3. And it's the one with the waterfall at the end of Asian Highlands, and they've been loving it. They've been bouncing all over, and Mom Zaya's been like super grateful from it because she gets more mom space, and they get more space to play, they get more trees. One of them was playing in the waterfall this morning, so it's super exciting. So when you come up to Asian Highlands, we have a new tiger, and the cubs are super exciting right now.
Awesome. Anything else people should know?
So if you want to come check out all our cool cats and William, our red panda, up in Asian Highlands, you definitely want to come earlier in the day. So these guys up here are a lot more active early on in the day or later in the day. So you want to come literally right when we open if you can, or kind of towards closing. Because sun up, sun down are when they're most active. It's called that they're crepuscular species. So that's the best time to come visit these guys. But if you come midday, they might be taking their midday nap.
All right, sounds good, man. That's all I got.
Sweet, yeah.